into mo. Turn it into mo. Stack it, flip it, turn it into mo. La. Go get that dough and we gon' turn it into mo. Free up and go and we gon' turn it into mo. We make that cash flow and then we turn it into mo. No, we ain't running low cause we gon' turn it into mo. What up, my turn it into mo fam? This your boy Southside Black, turn it into mo. I want to come out here today and discuss the main differences between rich and poor. The main differences between the two, you know what I'm saying? Because you got people who actually believe because they from a certain place or they a certain race, or because you might not know certain people that you can't be rich or you can't accomplish certain things. That's not true, you know what I'm saying? And these reasons is kind of in my opinion, but they based off of things that I've learned through other successful people, from poor people, and my own life experiences also, you know what I'm saying? So without too much more being said, let's get into this video. The main differences between the rich and the poor. Now the first reason I feel like is the rich don't work for money. You know what I'm saying? They make money work for them. You know what I'm saying? And the poor people is the opposite. You know what I'm saying? They work for money. You know what I'm saying? And by that, it pretty much means, you know what I'm saying? Like when you work for money, you trading your time for money. You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying in other videos or one of my other videos, when you trade your time for money, you put a ceiling on how much you could make. You know what I'm saying? And there's only so many hours that you could work, you know what I'm saying, physically. So, you know what I'm saying, you ain't really gonna be able to get rich. You can't really get rich if you always trading your time for money, you know what I'm saying? Because you gonna always be working. You gonna always have to be working. And if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, then you'll work until you pass away, till you die, you know what I'm saying? And that's a quote from one of my favorite mentors, which is Warren Buffett, you know what I'm saying? And having money work for you, that pretty much is what they're saying, you know what I'm saying? You making passive income and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You being an investor, you know what I'm saying? You making your money work for you besides you working for money. And it also goes into you having multiple sources of income. You know what I'm saying? Like you got multiple sources of income and not relying on one source of income. That's another great way to secure your financial future and build wealth, you know what I'm saying? And financial freedom, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Which I was talking about in another video as well. Now, reason number 2 is the rich use debt to buy assets, you know what I'm saying, to get rich. But the poor use debt to buy liabilities, you know what I'm saying, basically spending money, you know what I'm saying, being consumers. Cars and houses they live in, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. That's consumer debt, you know what I'm saying. And that's the difference between good debt and bad debt. For example, you buy a house, you know what I'm saying, that you want to rent out and have you some cash flow coming in, you know what I'm saying, that's good debt. But if you get a car loan, you know what I'm saying, and you driving that car and stuff like that, that car taking money out of your pocket, you know what I'm saying, that's bad debt, you know what I'm saying. Know the difference between good debt and bad debt. Assets and liabilities, you know what I'm saying. Assets put money in your pocket and liabilities take money out of your pockets, you know what I'm saying. Now reason number 3 is the rich secure their own financial situation, their own financial future, you know what I'm saying. They secure that, you know what I'm saying. But the poor, they put their financial future or financial security in the hands of their boss or the company that they work for, you know what I'm saying. But if your boss decide to fire you for whatever reason, or you get laid off or something like that, or that company go out of business, then what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? How long it might take you to find another job or this and that, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying? You'll be in a bad situation depending just on that one source of income and putting your financial future, pretty much your, you know what I'm saying, your financial well being in the hands of your boss or their company, you know what I'm saying? But the rich, they take control of their own financial future, you know what I'm saying? They invest in certain things and have, cash flow and income coming in to where they straight, you know what I'm saying? And really, you know what I'm saying, to really be considered like rich, you really want to have assets covering your liabilities, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Passive income at that, you know what I'm saying? Like for example, with rental properties, you know what I'm saying? Like you got enough rental properties and cash flow coming in to where they covering your expenses and you got enough money saved up, you know what I'm saying, to where if you don't have tenants for a couple months or whatever and stuff like that, like you straight, you know what I'm saying, to where you could pretty much quit your job or whatever it is that you do every day, you know what I'm saying, and you'll still be straight, regardless, you know what I'm saying? And you don't have to work. You can just rely off of your investments and your savings, you know what I'm saying, and live off of that, you know what I'm saying, and you'll be straight for life, you know what I'm saying? That's considered, really being rich. And I get that from Robert Kiyosaki, you know what I'm saying? But that's, you know what I'm saying, kind of my definition of being rich. And, they got, wealth, which is, you just have it in abundance pretty much, you know what I'm saying? You can pretty much do whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got way, way more than enough, plus more. And I'm saying rich, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like the title and the theme of the video, and that's the terminology that a lot of people familiar with. But really and truly, there's a difference between rich and wealthy, you know what I'm saying? Just to clarify, like, you know what I'm saying? Being rich, that's really you just having a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? But you can spend that money and be broke. But being wealthy, you know what I'm saying? You have a lot of assets and you got, you know what I'm saying, income coming in to where you're gonna be straight forever, you know what I'm saying? Your expenses paid and you pretty much got it to where your assets could cover your lifestyle for the rest of your life, you know what I'm saying? And whatever you want to purchase, you know what I'm saying, you find ways to purchase that. Like letting your assets pay for, liabilities and other things that you may want to purchase, you know what I'm saying? You let your assets pay for that, you know what I'm saying? And, you still got more income coming in than you have expenses. And you got, a lot of money saved up to where pretty much you, like I say, you straight forever, you know what I'm saying? Plus more. You can take care of your family, whatever you want to do. That's really considered wealth. And you can still sustain your lifestyle and keep your money and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You're able to maintain it. But just being rich, you know what I'm saying, you got just a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? But you could spend that on a couple things and you could be broke, you know what I'm saying? So just to clarify that, but for the sake of this video, I'ma keep saying the rich and the poor, you know what I'm saying? But I know some people may have their own definition of being rich. That's just my definition. And that also pretty much is the definition of being financially free, you know what I'm saying? Because, financially you know what I'm saying, you straight. You don't really have to really worry every day or every week or every month about where the money gonna come from and this and that is already taken care of, regardless of what you do. That's being financially free, you know what I'm saying? And like Robert Kiyosaki say, you know what I'm saying, it's pretty much measured in time, you know what I'm saying? How many days can you survive, you know what I'm saying, if you was to not work, you know what I'm saying, you was injured or if you just retired, how many days you could survive, you know what I'm saying? And that's really considered, you know what I'm saying, rich or wealthy, you know what I'm saying? Or you could say financially independent, you know what I'm saying? Because You not dependent on nobody to finance you or pay you, you know what I'm saying? You're not dependent on no outside source, you know what I'm saying? You in control of your financial future. You know what I'm saying? So that's really financial freedom, financial independence, and being rich, you know what I'm saying? And reason number 4 is the rich don't ever stop learning, you know what I'm saying? They always be willing to learn and, you know what I'm saying, feed their mind and acquire more knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And the poor, they pretty much after high school and college, you know what I'm saying, they pretty much feel like that's the only education they need to be successful. But the truth is, like, college, you know what I'm saying, in high school and college, like, they train their students, you know what I'm saying, to become employees and contributors to society, you know what I'm saying? Like, in ways where you gonna be an employee, you know what I'm saying? Where you gonna be trading your time for money pretty much your entire life. Or, you know what I'm saying, sometimes they'll teach you, you know what I'm saying, depending on what your major is or whatever, they'll teach you about becoming self-employed, which is you still gonna be trading your time for money. You just gonna basically own a job, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't pretty much hire people and down the line when you build it up, hire people to do the work for you, and you step back and start working on the business, working on improving it and stuff like that, then you still gonna be trading your time for money. You just gonna own a job, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, they don't teach us to become investors and entrepreneurs and stuff in school, you know what I'm saying? They teach us to become employees and self-employed, you know what I'm saying? They don't teach us about money and investing and passive income and being a business owner, entrepreneurship. They don't teach us about this stuff in school, you know what I'm saying? That's stuff that we got to learn on our own. They leave us to learn that on our own. And that's where self-education come in, you know what I'm saying? And not necessarily leave us to learn it on our own, because they don't really want us to learn it on our own. They want us to be dependent on, a job or whatever for the rest of our life. They want us to be dependent on it, you know what I'm saying? But, it's up to you. Some people, comfortable with that, you know what I'm saying? Some people have that desire to work as whatever it is, a contributing member of society, you know what I'm saying? Police, fire departments, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need a lot of these jobs, you know what I'm saying? Like doctors and all of that, you know what I'm saying? But if that's your passion, you know what I'm saying, I salute to you. But for the people who don't want to live their life, the rest of their life like that, you know what I'm saying, I'm with you too. And even if you do want to live your life like that, you know what I'm saying, working for somebody else, it's still a great idea to what I call mind your business, to where you still got this going on, to where, you know what I'm saying, regardless what this job paying me, I'm still straight. Regardless, my bills paid, I got savings saved up, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying. You can still own rental properties and stuff like that, even though you got a job and that's what you want to do for the rest of your life, you know what I'm saying. But, you know I ain't gonna go too much into this, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I just wanted to say that, and I'm gonna end it with this, you know what I'm saying? It's a quote from Jim Rohn. Formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. And last but not least, reason number 5, you know what I'm saying, is the rich know they in control of their destiny and what goes on in their life, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, you know what I'm saying. Certain stuff is inevitable, but you know what I'm saying, for the most part, they in control of their situation, and they know that they in control of their situation and their destiny. But the poor people, they believe that society is in control or the government is in control, you know what I'm saying, of their situation, you know what I'm saying. Now, a person with a poor mindset, they'll say things like, I don't make enough money because of the government or because of my company and they don't pay me enough. Minimum wage is too low, or, they don't have the same opportunities as the rich, or they from a certain place, so they don't get certain privileges and stuff like that, or they a certain race and this and that and this and that. They might say they don't know certain people, you know what I'm saying? Like all kind of excuses, you know what I'm saying? Now the rich, they gonna do the work that's necessary. They gonna do the research that's necessary. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make the changes that need to be made. They gonna take some risks that need to be taken. You know what I'm saying? They gonna pretty much figure out whatever it is they need to figure out. You know what I'm saying? And be in control of their financial future, their financial situation, or their destiny. Just their destiny. You know what I'm saying? They in control of their whole situation. You know what I'm saying? They take control of their destiny, not the government or they situation, they circumstances, or where they come from, or none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's some people that is, you know what I'm saying, pretty much born into wealth and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They families got money and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not necessarily saying that it's not them type of people that exist. You know what I'm saying? But even for those people, you know what I'm saying, it is some disadvantages, you know what I'm saying, if they don't have the education. They still got to have the education and the mindset and all of that, because when they parents leave or whatever, when they go out on their own, you know what I'm saying, if they don't have the investor mindset, the entrepreneurship mindset, the entrepreneur mindset, if they don't have the right mindset and they not financially literate, you know what I'm saying, they not gonna have that money long or whatever, you know what I'm saying, when they out on their own, you know what I'm saying. So, it's a disadvantage for people who become, you know what I'm saying, they pretty much bought up into wealth, and you know what I'm saying, they family already got money and stuff. It's disadvantages to that, you know what I'm saying. And with us, the people that had to come rise from the bottom and stuff like that, we already built for it tough, you know what I'm saying. We know what it's hitting for. We learn what we need to learn, you know what I'm saying. So we straight once we get there. Yeah, we stand there. Ain't no falling down and this and that, this and that. So a lot of people hit the lotto, or football players and all these rappers and stuff going broke. They not financially educated, you know what I'm saying. And that's pretty much my main reasons or main differences between the rich versus the poor. Is really basically your mindset, you know what I'm saying, and information, you know what I'm saying. With the right mindset and knowledge, you know what I'm saying, you could pretty much accomplish anything you set your mind to. You know what I'm saying? It's simple, you know what I'm saying. Go ahead and make them sacrifices. Do whatever it is you need to do, you know what I'm saying. Learn what you need to learn, figure out what you need to figure out. You hear me? Turn it into more, you hear me? But let me know what y'all think about this situation, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about this video, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all agree? Y'all don't agree, you know what I'm saying? Some things y'all need to work on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me know your thoughts on this video, you know what I'm saying? We a community, we a family. Let's have a discussion. You hear me? Go ahead, like the video, comment, share with a friend or whatever if you feel like it'll be valuable to them, if they may need it, you know what I'm saying? And let's do this. Let's turn it into more. You heard me? Southside Black. We up and going, we gon' turn it into more. We make the cash flowing, then we turn it into more. No way running low, cause we gon' turn it into more. Yeah, all